Well, we decided to run up to Lake Chelan, Brother Rick and I, and try the Chinook fishing today. Down in the lower basin.
Or you can see them way out there on the surface.
It's so cool. Man, when they hit, you know it.
That fish just smoked it off the rigger.
Bell was ringing, the drag was screaming.
Boy, he took some line, didn't he? That was awesome.
And then, boy, you know, when you see him on the surface, you've got a king.
Well, as soon as he took it off the rigger like that and cooked off, 50, 60 feet of line, that's a pretty good indication it's a Chinook. So out here on Lake Chelan, there's a couple of my go-to setups I like to use when I'm trolling for the Chinook here in the lake. And I like to run flies. This particular year, these flies I've been tying, and I know several other people in town are tying flies and doing really well. I like to tip them with a little fillet of herring. You can see it there on that treble hook. And I run it behind a dodger about 18 to 24 inches behind a dodger. One of my go-to setups. The other thing I use a lot here on the lake, and this is how we just caught that fish we just put in the ice chest, is again a dodger, and behind it we run a plug cut herring. And you can see that herring is awful green and chartreuse because the brine we use is by Northwest Bait and Scent, and it dyes your herring chartreuse. Makes for a beautiful cut plug bait. And then of course we have to add some Graybill's Guide formula, the salmon formula, to it. And that's my go-to rigs on Lake Chelan. And now we're going to try to catch number 2.
Let's see your trolling speed. Of course, you're fishing real close to bottom in the lower basin today, but you can catch them all over the lake, really. But lower basin, and I know you back your rods with braid, and then you've got, what, a 15-pound fluorocarbon top shot?
15-pound fluorocarbon top shot. And I'm a fast troller. I like to cover water. And Chinook have no problem at all keeping up with me. I troll at 1.9 miles an hour, bounce basically between 1.8 to 2 miles an hour. And that way I get a really good spin on my herring too. And one of my rods is right down on the deck. I'm talking 10 feet off the bottom. And when we hooked that fish, we were in about 225 feet of water. So 10 feet off the bottom, and the other rod I was running at 140 feet. So we're running a stacker, and with the sliding stacker release, and that one went down 140, and boy did it go off. When that fish hit it, we like to run bells on our rods, and boy, it gets you jumping when that bell goes off.
Terrific stuff.
And I mean, look how beautiful it is out here, Dave. In a winter day, well, early spring day on Lake Chelan. How do you beat that?